Welcome back for another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. This is episode 18, part 2 with the Dresden family. On the last episode, Florian and Octavia have decided to make an alliance. Florian pledges his loyalty to her, and he got the loyalty trait when they started dating, and he's essentially going to have blind loyalty to her. Like, this is probably going to be dangerous. This alliance is going to be detrimental. Florian will either manipulate Octavia to turn him if he finds out she is a vampire, or say to her that they will have full-blooded vampire children if he turns him. So there's something going to happen here with vampirism, I think. The king approves the engagement because their nobility, there's land involved, the king has to approve. That's the way things went. He is secretly ill and not necessarily in his right of mind. The queen has bad taste about this engagement, though she does not necessarily know why she doesn't like it, but she's sus. She's like, something smells. Octavia accidentally turns Guinevere into a vampire. She does not know it yet. This will drive Octavia to study and maybe try to create a vampiric tonic. She believes that the best vampires are not created, but born, so she strips them of their powers. And once Gwyn turns, Octavia will stow her in the dungeon until Octavia discovers the cure. We're going to make this cure finding difficult. Like, it's not going to be something like, oh, then she suddenly knows. No, in order for us to use it, we're going to have to make the rolls really difficult. I think I might even roll or do a random number generator between 1 and 100 and have to land on 3 specific numbers or something like that. We'll decide exactly what the parameters are, but we're gonna make it difficult for her to do. And it'll probably be a daily roll type of situation, but that's kind of what's happening. So on today's episode, we are going to have Octavia and Florian get married. A D&D outcome table, right? Oh my God, that'd be awesome. That'd be good. We're still in 1304, and let me double check to see what day we're on, because we're kind of getting ourselves situated here. Yeah, Guinevere just turned into a vampire. Brienne, good morning. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hi, Purple. Welcome on by. Richard so much. Oh my God, right. Covered in cat hair, right? Right? He's actually not covered in cat hair at all. He's kind of dusty though. But love the chewy mug. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we are on, this is Monday in game. So that means that we are technically on, oh, it's almost day 3. So it's almost Tuesday. So we're technically on day 3 now, essentially, right now. Also, Mariella's birthday, I realized that I've kept her a baby on accident, but we're just probably gonna make her into a toddler because I completely forgot to change her when we got here. So Mariella was supposed to be an infant, so that was my bad. I realized that last time, but it's fine. But we're just age her into a toddler tomorrow, basically, or Friday in game or Wednesday in game. Yeah, she just ages super super right? So is she a vampire? We never know. We're not gonna know. Unless I might age her, and if she's not a vampire, because she's gonna go bye-bye anyway, because that's the way Octavia does shit. So so I'm gonna send people to sleep here, and I'm not even gonna use the wedding planning stuff, because I'm just gonna invite everyone to a group and essentially force them to sit down and then just pretend we have something going for them. Or pretend we have something. She's a vampire, so I guess she's safe. Right, exactly. Well, we don't know she's a vampire yet. She hasn't turned yet. But she's showing the illness symptoms or whatever of being a vampire. My God, that's gonna be so crazy. This is going to cause Octavia to throw her into the dungeon and maybe try. Do you think she'd try to keep her alive? It really is. It's a 50-50 shot on whether this girl survives. Because Octavia's had yo, give me a sec. Let me show you this. I updated the freaking family trees, you guys. Check it. Check it. I did this, I think, like last week or like Sunday or something like that. Look. So literally, Alaric, Ingrid, Rory, Ruby, Rosalind, and unborn Smith baby. Because like they've had 4 children, but 2 have survived. Times were tough, just saying. It was insane. So Ingrid was pregnant and then she unalived. I know, it's so heartbreaking. It's literally like my heart was torn out. And then House of Dresden. Yeah. Octavia is going to single-handedly like make this family line go extinct because she kills all of her kids. Risky vampirism is on. That's right. So we've got Alice. Godric is somewhere out in the ether somewhere, but he might be coming back eventually. He's not in my game though. Vlad the First is dead. Vlad the Second is the heir. Victor is dead because he was a human, and Mariella's future is undetermined at this point because we don't know if she's a vampire or not. And then the Fields family, they're pretty wholesome still, I think, because honestly, their survival rate for being literally like living in a barn, essentially, like pretty freaking good so far, right? Mabel, Kenred, Sagea, Cecilia. Exactly. Right, Wizard? That's it. And then this is the Royal Winslar family. So far, the Fields family is the least messy. Family with one room has no problem having babies and staying alive, of course. I know, right? Maybe we could say it's the love that keeps them alive. But this is crazy work. I can't believe this like tangled web that we're weaving, but I feel like we're doing a really good job of tracking stuff so far. Yeah, we've got this whole thing going on. Thomas Baker has evolved from being a pet. He's no longer a pet. He's still up here though. I'll probably keep him there. Maybe. I might actually delete the pet actually, because like then now he's here. So he's not represented twice. But anyway. Yeah, that's a whole thing. All right, y'all. Sagea makes me think of Shigeo from Mob Psycho 100, right? Yeah, he's graduated. He's elevated. He's, you know, moisturized, whatever. I don't know. Oh my God. I can't believe he's been promoted. He's an elite employee. Thank you so much for the 3-day streak. How you doing? I'm so glad to see you, Bear. You're my elite employee. You have been promoted. Okay, so yeah, we're so getting married tomorrow. I don't really have like, I might have to make like a wedding venue at some point for nobles. However, I think that since it's kind of like a dealings that are like related to the throne, I also feel like having it at the royal cathedral makes a lot of sense. So I might just do that. My day set for, by the way, my days are just standard. My days are like normal length and stuff. So like however long it is by default, I think like a minute a second or whatever. I'm going to speed this up because she's just writing and she doesn't really have to sleep. So. Oh yeah, Vlad, go back to sleep, dude. You don't need to watch your mummy. I don't even know where like lower class people would have weddings. So I feel like I should probably make a little itty bitty cathedral, so like a little church somewhere for them to go to. No little vampire man. Exactly, you need to pretend to sleep. That's what I'm saying. I truly feel like that's gonna be the move though. I'll have to work on that like off camera. Wow, I've got a lot of things to work off camera. It's crazy. All these builds. It's all about appearances. It really is all about appearances in this time, isn't it? It's true. It's real. They had some good, I cured her hunger. She's fine. I know like a village chapel would be cute for lower class marriages. Exactly. Like a little chapel or something. I don't know where I'd put it, but we'd find a spot for it. Peasants even had family registries back then. I don't think they did. I'm talking for like the Smith family though, not for like the Fields. Because the Smiths, are like middle class. They're still peasants though, but they're middle class. They're at least artisans because they have money. Because usually skilled trades such as like armory, or like if you had ones that were like you were a farrier or a woodworker or a baker, normally those people made enough of a living to be, peasants weren't real, what do you mean, right? To be like middle class and not like literal serfs, like the Fields family. Oh girl, okay, it's like almost 3 in the morning. Fields are more of a backyard barbecue vibe, right? Yes, Guinevere's here waking up for the baby. I think it's like a few days. I know that much for her. I can't believe I forgot to age up Mariella. It just completely slipped my mind. Hi, Goth Princess. I'm really glad to see you today. How are you? Octavia, I'm gonna need you to host a barbecue now. Right, like, I mean, I was gonna say the townspeople hosted a barbecue because Scarlet was burned at the stake for being a vampire. So, checkmate. Because I have a mod that literally allows you to burn people at the stake if you want to. Octavia's barbecue, the Sims 2 barbecue mod. She was on a spit. She was roasted. Well, how is it not? I'm just kidding. Not right. Hi, Willow. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Honestly, that was really tragic, though. Oh, B. Hey. Woo woo. I just did a little color for you. Thank you so much. A BB barbecue, right? Right. It's not a barbecue on yet. Like a vampire barbecue. Also, I forgot. I'm gonna go live on TikTok really fast, so please hold. Please hold. One moment. There we go. I am gonna go live over on the TikTokies. Here we go. I am there. I didn't do it yesterday. I wasn't feeling like up to it, but here we are. I'm also seeing my first snow this year. Oh my God, are you really? That's exciting. I love that. That's fantastic, actually. I love it. Yeah, we had like 13 inches of snow. It's been amazing. Oh shit, I forgot. Hold on one second. I forgot that like I need to get my TikTok chat up and running. Here we go. I got it. Put that there and get my little family tree over there. Haha. All right, we are back with more Ultimate Decades. I'm supposed to be at my hometown. Oh, but I'm on the coast, so it turned into rain once it got there. Oh, that's kind of a bummer though, because you're all excited for snow and stuff. Yeah, here it's supposed to be. In Turner Juice Box. Yes, she's turning into a vampire, but we don't know it yet. So essentially what's going to be happening with her is once she finds out that Guinevere is showing symptoms of being a vampire, like maybe she goes to drink and she can't because it's like there's no blood or something. Guns! How you doing? How has it been 3 months already? That doesn't feel right. Oh my God, that's crazy. How are you? I hope you're having a good day so far. Thank you for the tier 2, my dear 2. That's so sweet. How you doing? We're gonna have a wedding today. Girl, you don't clean like that. I feel like maybe I'll have her come drink from Guinevere again because she's pretty thirsty. Lurking, I want to hear about the deaths. Oh my God, no, we're having a wedding. But okay, so she accidentally turned her little plaything into a vampire again. But like she doesn't know it yet, obviously, because like we're not metagaming it that way. But essentially, When she finds out, I think she's going to utilize this because of what happened with Scarlet, because Scarlet's whole situation was like super messy and risky. We're probably going to throw her in the basement, and then what's going to happen is Octavia is going to have like a really, really, really low chance to find the cure for vampirism, essentially, because like we're kind of treating her as like she's the OG vampire. Maybe knowledge is lost, and she's the one that has like essentially written the vampiric tomes almost, right? Yes. Seriously. Claim to be master vampire? Girl, you're literally a master vampire. What are you talking about? So yeah, we are also going to be getting married to a new nobleman today, but I'm not hosting an actual wedding because that stuff sucks sometimes. So we're actually just saying like they've been planning the wedding, and then we're going to just use everyone in like a group and then kind of go from there. Thank you for liking the live, by the way. Welcome on in. I appreciate that. You are amazing. I'm super excited. They are they vampires? So essentially, Daisy, in my lore, this is like the ultimate decades challenge. I have like a bunch of lore that's built up to this moment. Octavia, so essentially the royal family had all vampires unalived, or so they thought. Octavia is the lone survivor. They don't know about her. She's living in secrecy and is conspiring to take over the throne, essentially, and like install it like one of her vampire children in the throne. So she's living in secrecy. Vampires are kind of like this hush hush thing. No one knows except themselves. And she accidentally has turned her last servant, because she's a noblewoman, her last like servant, into a vampire. She turned in front of everyone, but Octavia managed to still like, and she was unalived for it. But essentially, she's better at covering up her tracks now, because little does she know she turned her next servant into a vampire too. Where's the bedding from? It's a piece of CC that I got. I don't remember, but I have all the blogs written in the link in my bio if you want to check it out. Because I have like a spreadsheet for all my mods and stuff. But I don't remember exactly where I got it from. It might be in Jelly, like, or something like that. Thank you for the heart me. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in. Willow, oh my God, 30-day streak. You're so awesome. I really do appreciate that so much. Thank you. A temporary juice box? I don't know what's going to happen yet. At this point, she's just assuming that like she's just got her juice box, you know? Like she is just fine. As far as she's concerned at this point. Practice writing. I think I'll have her write a book, another nonfiction book. Maybe Octavia would decide to lock her up for the wedding as a precaution to avoid what happened with the last servant. Exactly. Well, I don't know if she would as a precaution, because at this point she doesn't really have any reasonable suspicion to, but I think that once because I could see it going this way though, Goose, because I think at this point, like, when she finds out that Guinevere, it's not a Maxis match necessarily. I think there's some that's also like what's it called, alpha, because it's all medieval things, so it doesn't really like go perfectly, and the choices you have are very limited for medieval specific stuff. So it's kind of a hodgepodge of just stuff. But like, so Goose, what I could imagine her doing is that like her servant Guinevere turning into a vampire could spark her to just lock away and drink from the dungeon, kind of thing, to any future person, right? Because she knows that there's a risk unless she finds the cure, right? I think that honestly makes a lot of sense. It's so cute. Yes. I don't remember exactly. Like, so for mods, I have specific things, but for the CC, so like the furniture and the clutter and stuff, I have the blogs where I found things. Izzy, thank you for the 18 months. How are you doing? Because there's just so much CC. There's a lot. That thing would be huge. A cheeky little dungeon club, right? Izzy, holy crap. Thank you for the 18 months, my dear. I hope you're doing good. What do you think her next book would be called? So essentially she's writing lessons on vampirism and like how to be a vampire, all that kind of stuff. And I don't know what she would do. I think, hi Almway, welcome on in. So like her books are essentially like, will eventually become the vampiric tomes in our story, if that kind of makes sense. So she's like writing the baseline knowledge of everything, things that she can pass on to her children, because she's the lone survivor, like adult vampire at this point. How to eat your human babies right. Yes, she actually has, in a way, done that. Maybe it's the risk of turning humans, right? Oh, wait, no, that's so good. There we go. The risk of turning your blood servant. Because that's the way that she would like write that, right? You know what I mean? 10K chat messages on here. Oh my God. Right? Our busy season at work, right? No, that's crazy, Jedi. So you like side load it, you like front load it or whatever on like one side of the year. That's great. If you guys are coming in, this is like a drama series that we've been playing here on the Purple streaming website and also here. But I also upload all my old streams so you can watch them. The Juicebox Chronicles, shut up. That's a really good one. But I've really been getting into a lot of storytelling. The Juicebox Chronicles. Oh my God. That's a good one, Garrus. I like that. That's hilarious. That's so funny to me. A juice box company. Oh my God. Imagine one of her in 400 years. Yeah, no. In 400 years, one of her like great, like one of her ancestors owns Mott's. It just becomes like an apple orchard owner. And then they start Mott's, the apple juice company. What the hell? Shut up. Yes. Oh my, no, instead they would call it clots because it's vampires. Because blood clots. Ah! Stop, I'm so sorry. I'm here, can't find the creators' names. Because they're all in blogs in my bio, like in my spreadsheet. So they're just, I don't remember what blog. So it's like a Tumblr blog or other resources that I got it from, but I can't remember. But I know that one of the creators that I have a lot of things from specifically is called Ingeli. I think they're on, I don't remember where they are, but like if you look up like Sims 4 Ingeli, you might be able to find a bunch of stuff because a lot of the stuff, but not all, is by them. The bit of a chatter. I love that, Izzy. Honestly, you're so sweet for that. I really do appreciate you. 18.4K chats is wild. Seriously, right? Like what the hell are we talking about most of the time? We just be yapping. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna have her go serve some breakfast. Guinevere is on the thing over here. Serve food, sausage and peppers, because that sounds good. I know, seriously, she goes through phases like the moon, I swear. She'll like go super crazy. Thank you for liking the live, by the way, you guys, you're so sweet. She'll go through phases where she's like, I want extra attention, but also phases where she'll be like, don't touch me, don't look at me, heathen human kind of thing. But she's genuinely pretty sweet, actually, like as a cat overall. Oh my God, thank you for liking the live and following, Mooney. That's so nice. This is the ultimate decades challenge. Is she seriously? No, we're all just cats. That's so horrible. That's so right. I'm just a cat. I think you missed it. The 18.4K is, oh, got it. Oh, I see. That makes sense. But that's crazy though. Like, I don't think I chat in other people's chats that much, but I also lurk all the time in different places. 1330s. Oh my God, Mooney, you're iconic. Yeah, I'm in 1304, but I'm playing 4 different families. We're doing rotational gameplay. So we have like, this is a noble family. And then we have like a literal peasants. And then we have like a blacksmith, like middle class family. And then we have these nobles. So we have 4 different families from 4 different socioeconomical backgrounds. I would say that the peasant, like the lower class families, their stories intertwine a lot, as well as this noble family with the little royals. So we kind of go back and forth, and like we have essentially like this little girl Alice is due to marry the prince. I do have the royalty mod by what's his name, Lazy Neef. I have that one. Oh, he's stinky. I also solve needs a lot because I'm more of a storyteller than like a needs management person, if that makes sense. Are you kind of knowing what I'm saying? Thank you for liking the live, by the way. Also, if you guys want to watch these past streams, if you're on TikTok, the link is in my bio. I have like my secondary YouTube channel, where I upload all of my past streams and whatnot. Wait, it's under toddler care, isn't it? Here we go. We'll change your diaper. The giant birds. Oh, they're so pretty. I think these ones are actually from Get Famous, I want to say. Those ones are. Easy to set up. Contemplated down in the royalty mod. I spent about 2 months castle lot. Yes, I am. Yeah, well, no, not a few years back. I'm using a different one, actually, Galley. But I built a different castle. It's less detailed and more playable focused, if that makes sense. Because now that I'm shifting to being a gameplay person, I'm building a little bit differently than what I had in the past. But I spent about 2 months building and getting things ready, making townies, making my kingdom. So depending on what you do and what you think is easy, it could be simple, if that makes sense. But I spent a lot of time world building. So in order for like the immersion to kind of take hold. Outright disable need decays. Honestly, I'm like thinking I'm just gonna do that actually, because that sounds like a dream, because I want to focus on story play. So I think I'm probably gonna do that. Where is it? Disabled need decay. Where is it? Cheat need, disable need decay. There. Little man, you're just good here. Thank you for reminding me that exists. Historical shows. Yes, Callie girl. I love that. I also will eventually be doing oh girl, you should wake up. I'm working on a series that I'm probably going to launch towards the end of December. It's like a Willow Creek gameplay series, so it'll be modern day and stuff, but heavily focused on like the stories of all of the Willow Creek townies. That'll be on my main channel, my main YouTube things. And Gelly, the Sim versus now, I don't know. I actually don't know. They might have, because I have things from both, but like the items are labeled in Galley, but I also have things by Sims versus. I'm not actually 100% sure. That's a great question, actually. And she popped up. Oh, maybe. I could see that being a thing. Octavia's gonna get married this afternoon to a nobleman. She staged her husband's unaliving. She was married to a nobleman named Henry Dresden. He was the Duke of Dresden, Northern Windenburg. And she conspired to have him unalived on a hunting trip because she's manipulative and controlling, and she was basically losing control of him. Oh my God, wait, I'll cross the Sims 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wait, that sounds so fun, Saggy. That really does. That's awesome. That's really neat. From the betting, sure, I can go up and take it real quick. Jokesters? Alice and Vlad? No, you don't seem like jokesters. Let me actually look. Oh, this betting is actually by, sometimes they label it, it's by Scandisim, if you want to take a screenshot. Oh my God, Minnie. No, she honestly is a little bit of Cersei Lannister vibes, isn't she? And then the bed frame itself, because it's 2-set, the bed is by Engeli TSM, King's Ornate Double Bed Frame. If you want to take a screenshot of both of those. With the brown. Yeah, this one's by Engeli TSM, King's Ornate Double Bed Frame. I got that in the Sims resource, I think. Yeah. Has the game updated yet? I don't think it has yet, but I will be avoiding updates today because I have all my mods and I'm gonna wait because there's an update dropping today if you guys want to avoid it. So I think I'm gonna get us ready to go to our wedding. So I think I'm gonna take Alice because Alice is betrothed to the prince. I'm gonna leave Guinevere at home to care for Vlad and Mariella. In 30 minutes, in theory it is, yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get us ready to go. Oh wait, that's right, I can't use my phone. Here we go. It's, yeah, usually sometime around noon. They do, but they're doing a lot of bug fixes. I'm honestly really happy that they're updating again. There's a lot more bug fixes coming. travel. I will travel with just Florian, Galfredus, Alice. And then we're going to I'm gonna summon the prince to come there too. And as well as the queen. Udeline, Winslar. Should I bring Eleonora as well? So Florian, Alice, the king, the queen, the princess, and then the prince. In reality, they'd probably have more people, but I don't feel like messing around with that, to be honest with you. But you know, it's fine. It's usually sometime around noon. Yes, it's usually noon central-ish. I think it's like 10 a.m. central. Daisy, when I get back to the castle, I can totally show you. Yeah, usually around noon. It's like a half an hour or so. All right, so we're gonna go here. It's labeled as a cemetery, but which is totally fine. So I use a mod to like temporarily control people because we're gonna like add them to our group and stuff. Hi Shells, welcome on in. We're about to get Octavia married today. Who is that? Oh my god. It's our unalived husband. It's his ghost. What? Oh, he's mad. Mad. My mods from Chris Forge. Do you have everything all updated and stuff, Will? Because after every single Sims update that they do, you have to go through and update all your mods. Yes, I do. And your game won't load, so you'll have to look up a video on how to clear your cache and then restart your computer, because I had this problem yesterday. I know he's angry about this. No, that's so crazy. Another mod. Oh, so like a different one that's not by that creator. Yeah, if you drop it in that channel, I should have time to check it out like later today. All right, so I'm actually going to like invite everyone to like be in my my list right now. Oh my god, Henry's spirit is here. This is gonna go so crazy. Oh my god, this is gonna go so crazy. Okay, so I'm actually gonna I use this mod for this. And I am going to, it's under actions, control sim, which grants me temporary control. Nice, that's awesome. I appreciate that, Shells. Actions, control sim, actions. I don't think I can, oh wait, I already have Alice. Okay, so it's just them so far. I'm actually going to like send everyone inside. Oh shit, Udeline is pregnant. That's right, the queen is pregnant. I forgot about that. Okay. Steady sit. I'll have you come steady sit. And then Alice, you're also going to steady sit. Wait. And then Alice. And then I'm going to see if I can like spawn the prince here. Hi Goose, welcome on in. We're getting ready to have a wedding. I'm not doing the event because they're so glitchy most of the time, but we're going to have a royal wedding here. So I'm just doing a little bit of setup to get everyone like in place, and I'm only inviting like a few people because I don't want to mess with too many Sims. So I'm going to teleport, what's her name here? Eleonora. Where's Eleonora? Oh, she's over here. Okay, so she's good. She's here already. Actions, control sim, the base game wedding event. I just don't want to put in the effort to try to manage people, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna do like a quick one and done thing. We could technically do it, but I just didn't feel like doing it that way. So this is where we had Henry's funeral. So I'm gonna get rid of this, and we're going to actually replace this with a wedding arch. So we can actually have like our little wedding here and just like kind of get married real quick. Because we're saying this is probably about 9 months after Octavia's husband passed away. What do you think a wedding arch around this time would look like? I don't know. Maybe something like this one feels a little bit too modern to me. Honestly, probably something like this. You do hear dogs. Yeah. Hi, Lexus. Welcome on in. I'm so glad to see you today. How are you? Planning to update my game today. I will not be. No. I'll wait until the majority of the mods that I use are updated and stuff. This honestly is okay. Lady, hi. Oh my God, be safe. Seriously. Thank you so much for the 74 months, my dear. How are you? Good to see you. Yes, Octavia's getting married. Thank you so much. I'm doing really good. We're getting married in our Ultimate Decades Challenge. This woman, actually, there's some tea happening already, if I might show you. She's a noblewoman. Her name is Octavia. She had her husband unalived. Oh, look who's here, Elena. This was her husband. Yeah, his ghost is here. His ghost. Yeah, his ghost is here. She conspired to have him unalived, guys, and he's here. His ghost is just chilling. And I was like, oh shit. That's so funny. It is. I think canonically ghosts can't really, like, in my like lore, ghosts can't directly communicate with people. We'll figure out something where they could, but he couldn't be like, she killed me, you know, like he couldn't do that, you know, or whatever. Like, but I bet you if we have someone who's like spiritually aware or something, maybe we could have them like communicate with ghosts and stuff. But it's not like they could just like throw down and get down with them or something, you know. Oh, so exactly, he's just haunting her, right? I would imagine that it's just like her conscience is like there, you know what I mean? Like it's weighing on her. A village witch. Oh my God, she actually unalived. I was gonna have Ingrid be the village witch, like, but she unalived. She was pregnant and she collapsed, and she unalived on her own. Just like she just collapsed, and her husband found her. It was really sad. She was a sweet woman. She was amazing, very loved. Yeah, Octavia's meant for greatness. Wait, yeah. Did you miss it? Jedi. I cried like for an hour on stream. I think you missed it. It was the last episode with the Smiths. Rory and Alaric went to the mines. Yeah, Rory and Alaric went to the mines. And then Ingrid was at home, just, you know, like being at home, and she was pregnant, but it was her birthday. And then she lost her role and like to age up. But we said that they found her collapsed on the floor when they got back from the mines. Maybe like low blood sugar, some pregnancy issue from the 1300s. Yeah, she was like in her second trimester. Oh, yeah. I think the episode is like, it's with the Smiths in 1304, and it's called like the mining collapse or something. Or a collapse in the mine or something like that. So technically, but yeah, it was really sad. It was actually tragic. Alaric will never love his new wife. Never. He won't. Not the way that he did Ingrid. Okay, so I need to invite the prince here. I'm gonna see if she can get him here, or actually no, I'm gonna teleport him. So I'm doing some setup for a wedding. Sorry, I'm yapping about that. Our lore is so good here, guys. It's crazy. Sim commands. We're going to teleport commands. Teleport sim to this sim. Okay, so by name, Galfridus to Winslar. Okay, so it didn't work for that. So I'm just gonna have to like search through it. So sim commands, teleport commands, teleport sim to this sim, teleport world sim to this sim, and I'll have to find Galfridus the second. Here we go. There he is. All right, so what I've done is then I can control, and then here we go. Okay, so it didn't work, right? It was like, okay. No more Gwens. It's a lot. I really understand that, truly. Oh, right. We need the man of the hour. Where is he? Where is the man of the hour? Florian. So Florian's down here. We can ignore all the other people that are down here because this just is a public lot. It is what it is. There's nothing that you can do. Actions, control sim. I'm also going to save my game. So I don't want to do a standard wedding because I don't feel like messing with it. So I'm just literally going to have people sit, screenshots, marry, move on. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a whole thing. All right. So Florian, I'm going to have you steady sit on the floor. And then you're also going to steady sit on the floor while everyone gets inside. Literally, like, fastest ceremony ever, right? Oh my God, he booking it. That's the fastest I've ever seen Galfredus move. That's so funny. Except for the queen. She's like, I'll just walk. It's fine. On the bed. Yes, you're so welcome, Daisy. That's a wedding I want to go to. Don't tell my sister she gets married next year, right? No, literally. My ceremony, I think, was 30 minutes. Not even, like 20 maybe. It was great. Like, literally fantastic. It was so amazing. Okay, so then I'm also going to change clothes really fast. Don't mind me. MC Command Center, Sim Commands. Wait, no. MC Dresser, I think it is. Here we go. Change outfit, formal. And then you are also all going to wear your formal outfits. Do you say yes? Do you say you're cool, you're married, right? Basically, right? Muse and officiant, right? All right, we cool with this? All right, cool. You're married. MC Dresser, change outfit, formal wear. Oh, she's so cute in her little hat. I forgot I gave her a hat. All right, what's this little punk gonna wear? MC Dresser, change outfit, formal. And then Eleonora, I'm gonna come up and bring her here. And you're also going to change your outfit. MC Dresser, change outfit, formal, here you go. And I'll have her like steady sit. I'm gonna bring Edvard too, because I feel like that's like, because he's betrothed to her. Should I bring Edvard? I should bring Edvard, shouldn't I? I should. Edvard Brightchester. Here's our lovely little Edvard. Actions, control sim. Oh, we've got a lot of people here. Steady sit. Change his outfit. I'm doing this all for screenshots and stuff. Sim commands. Wait, no, it's dresser. Change outfit. This one here. And then Eleanor is also going to steady sit. MC Dresser, change outfit. Galfredus has learned more about Uteline, is now neutral to her. They're no longer attracted to each other. Interesting. They're no longer, oh my God, they're no longer each other's types. Interesting. Oh my God, that's not good. It's not. That's crazy work. T, literally, right? MC Command Center, MC Dresser, change outfit. Oh my God, he'd be looking like a clown. Oh my God, I forgot that I gave everyone all these crazy outfits here, you guys. I'm kind of excited about it though, because this is Florian. This is the man she's going to get married to. Everyone's looking so fancy in here today. He's literally gonna marry a vampire like woman. This is crazy. All right, so everyone should stay sitting for like a little bit. So this is going to be like a screenshot opportunity for us. So maybe I'm gonna have him go here, and then Octavia is going to like go here. Everyone else, you better stay sitting or I will break your fingers. Okay. Octavia finding the king attractive is crazy work. Wait, did she really? Wait, hold on. Did she really? Oh no. Oh shoot, I forgot I took out Wonderful Whims, y'all. I took out Wonderful Whims. I completely forgot about that because I was doing some things. Uh-oh. I'm taking some screenshots. This is proof that it has happened. I need to add in Wonderful Whims again. I forgot about that. Trying to get family photos at holidays and stuff put up as around their house and everyone get up and leaves. Yes, because I have a mod called Steady Sit. Okay, so Octavia is literally gonna walk down the aisle here. And I'm like going to make you just like wait. It fits her, right? It really does fit her, doesn't it? I didn't feel like having an actual wedding and messing with that today. I think eventually we will have a real wedding. I just didn't feel like doing it today. Oh man. All right, so you two, here we go. I'm gonna have Florian initiate this. Making sure that everyone is gonna continue steady sitting as well. Basemental and MCC. Oh, I see. Yeah, Basemental's a fun one. I just have the alcohol one. That one's pretty good. I like that. So I'm gonna unpause it and we're gonna get some good screenshots, I think. No, yes, Alice does like argumentative people. Have you met her mother? The teen in my family got sent. Oh no, wait, Thanksgiving morning, that's crazy. I love the drama. I know that my Willow Creek stuff is gonna get gritty though. So just to forewarn you guys.
Easy.
Ribs. Schwabe.
Oh.
What is
Where's the kiss kiss? I'm gonna turn around. What if Henry's like in here? That would have been crazy work if Henry would have been here. Where is he? I think his ghost is just forever locked here. Oh my god, he's upstairs just talking to like someone. Okay, so we're good. Octavia just semi-laughing evilly during the vows. It's really fitting for her though, isn't it? She's thinking about her writing right now. Not now, I'm getting married, dog. Stop it. Oh my god, moving into the other. Oh, it's happening! Okay, click OK to split from household and move to modify which Sims live in which households. Okay, so we're gonna bring should we bring Marjorie? Or what do you guys think? What do you think, you guys? Her new husband does not know she's a vampire. 6, 7. Because like this will put us at 7. I was gonna say don't bring her because it'll put us at 7 people. So like he does have a daughter though that we could like invite over sometimes, sort of thing. Because like I don't think we'll bring her. We are also gonna leave her broke, so I'm sorry, girl. Actually, I'll leave her like maybe. There we go. I'll leave her like some money. So I could also bring. I will leave her some money. So like if she gets married, she's not a peasant or whatever. She could be at least kind of wealthy. All right. So Marjorie Godfrey, here we go. Florian is now a part of our household. My God. Oh wait, oh girl. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna move you. Yes, to my household's bin. Yes, there you go. That's perfect. So we're a-okay with that one. All right, and then everyone else is here at the Royal Krypton Cathedral. Yeah, do you enjoy hunting by any chance, my guy? Or like, what's the deal? It hath begun. It really hath begun, hasn't it? Everyone is still here. They're in the wrong outfits again, but I do have some good screenshots at the very least, so. Wait, you have a fear of what? Who has a fear of what? Formed bonds away from home. Is it Florian that has a fear? Where are their fears? I gotta double check and see what that was. Fear of being inferior. Alice? Alice never succeeds at anything. How is she ever supposed to make it in the world with everyone else doing it better than like, ooh, Alice, girl. Yeah, she's got a fear of being inferior. Okay. She's gonna be a real big go-getter. It was Alice that had that. That's crazy. Hi, Perry. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Oh my God. All right, so now that this is technically done, all right, all y'all get out. I've staged you. I have my screenshots. You're fine. Oh my God, she wants to measure up to the prince or maybe her mother's like expectations and stuff, you know? It's her mother's expectations. That's crazy. Here we go. Don't control sim. Okay, here, and then don't control sim. There we are. So we're just back in our normal like household and stuff. She can't see. Imagine the whispers on these pews right now. Seriously, right? These whispers would have been crazy work. We can travel back home again. Udeline and Alice. And those are the only people that we're taking with us. He has made some real enemies. Oh my God. He's friends with the tax guy though. At least there's that. Gonna end up like your human siblings. Oh my God. No, that's really true though. I wonder if there's like a deep down part of her that knows like that her twin brother is still alive because we say that she's had like visions or like nightmares or something, you know? That's insane. Love the dramas, I know. Wild. I didn't have the spoons to plan like a full wedding and do like all sorts of stuff because that is a lot of setup and whatever. But I think that when it comes for like a noble wedding for like the princess, she'll probably get married at the castle to Edvard when it comes time for her to get married. It is so drama filled. I'm so excited about it. Grand scheme of things, we don't need a massive wedding. Right, exactly. We really don't. A second marriage with them anyway, so it makes sense. Right. Hi, Adu. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. Alice is here. Okay, girl. You can come inside. So Florian is now with us. Oh my god.
Fina.
Ooh. Okay, let me double check. Do you think that Florian is the type to get jealous? Yeah, so he is by default the type of person to have jealousy issues. So that's interesting. All right, y'all. So what I'm going to do real quick, I'm actually going to play ads really fast because ads are going to play. Find the era partner for the next gen. You can either make them, you can find them on the gallery or something like that. But I have some things set in some other like family lines. So this guy she met, oh my god, why does it keep doing that? Sorry. Yeah, she met him because he at like her late husband's funeral actually. So he's another nobleman that she met, and then she got permission from the king to be able to marry him because there's land involvement and stuff, so the king had to give approval of any engagements and whatnot. All right, y'all. So we're going to play ads really fast and I'm going to play some words on stream. Hi, Sunshine. Good to see you. All right. I'll be right back. And in the meantime, I'm actually going to restart my game and put in Wonderful Whims again because I forgot that I took it out to do something else off stream. We're married! Read Octavia's mind or all my memories, but doesn't fully understand them. So what that fear manifested. What if that's something that develops for her when she gets older? You know what I mean? What if that's a thing? Did I put it back in there? I didn't. It's over here. Here we go. Because it has like an attraction system and stuff that I've been playing with. Also, friendly reminder, in a few minutes the update will drop, so make sure that you play offline if you don't want to update your game yet, and update your mods if you have them. Oh my god, thank you so much, Bunny. That's so nice. I appreciate that. I have a royalty line 5 years. That's crazy. I love it. Yeah, I'm just starting. Like, we're in like 1304 right now, but I play 4 different families. So we are, hi Morgan, right? Just as a reminder, in this update, your game very likely will break, or your mods very likely will break. Let me say that. Your mods will probably break today, so make sure you back things up and don't use mods that are broken because it'll break your game. I'm excited though to see more bug fixes coming down the line. Oh my god, I forgot to play ads that whole time.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Guys, I was too busy like booting down my game. Sorry about that. Good job. You guys cleared that whole level. Aw, thanks, Morgan. I got you. I post 4 days a week to like TikTok and stuff like that, or the places where you can watch short form videos. Little like videos, little tutorials and all sorts of things like that if you guys want. Thank you for following. Welcome on in. Hi Karen, welcome on in. Good to see you today. Yay. I have been fighting something off. I have not been feeling good all week. Like low grade fever, like all sorts of stuff, like lightheadedness. I just haven't been feeling great, and like stomach issues. feeling miserable. 1734. Six dynasties. Oh my God, succeeded and fallen. That's so nice. That's interesting. I'm curious to see like what is going to happen, you know, in the meantime, you know, like what dynasty is going to end up like making it. I'm home from work with upper respiratory infection. Oh man, right. I feel bad because like we have to go to our like friend Christmas this weekend, and I'm hoping I'm feeling better by that point. Your throat hurts a bit today, right? I haven't had any throat things. Really, Twyla? Oh my God. So I'm doing mine a little bit differently. Thank you for liking the live, by the way. I'm doing my Ultimate Decades a little bit differently. I'm playing 4 different families in a rotation. So basically in the game, like in the Ultimate Decades challenge, 4 days is a year because a pregnancy is 3 days, if that makes sense. So I play each family for 4 days in a rotation. So we go with family 1, 2, 3, then 4, then we start back at 1, and then we're in the next year. So I play each year 4 times technically. So everything that happens in one family within the same rotation is happening pretty much like at the same time in the others. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, we are back from ads. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience, everybody. The purple streaming site plays ads. So like I just kind of have to like let those play, and then I choose to do a word game with them over there. And we yap. But so we are officially married to Florian Godfrey. Octavia should take his last name, shouldn't she? Y'all. She 100% should. So we've got a little bit of maintenance to do here today. So what we're gonna do is, I think so, right? On day, because today is day 19. Octavia marries Florian Godfrey. I think her children would still be Dresdens. The update comes out 2 minutes ago. If you use mods, make sure to take them out and look for updates on script mods. I have a whole video on YouTube on how to do that. If you check out the link in my bio, my main YouTube channel has it under Sims tutorials on my playlist. Team Flocktavia, right? Hi, Mark. Good morning. Flocktavia. We hated Henry, though, so Henry's kind of the worst. Broken mods yet? Right. It's safe to assume that they will break, though, if that makes sense for every update. It's safe to assume. It's on there now. Nice. On day 19, Octavia marries Florian Godfrey. Princess I almost said Elena. Eleonora. Lord Edvard Brightchester. Prince Galfridus to King Galfridus the First, Queen Queen Udeline the First, and Alice and Lady Alice Dresden are present. Here we go. Hi, what are we doing? I'm currently updating my little like thing here. So on day 19, Octavia marries Florian Godfrey, Princess Eleonora, so Princess Eleonora, Lord Edvard Brightchester, Prince Galfridus to King Galfridus the First, Queen Udeline the First, and Lady Alice Dresden are present. Oh my God. Yeah, our lesbian vampire is marrying a man for power and money. They have mutually beneficial scheme-based marriage. Yep, they are scheming and dreaming. I think we should go upstairs though. And probably go like sit and yap. Let's go study, sit, And I will have her come upstairs and go, steady sit, don't you frickin' dare. Don't you dare kiss her right now. I know you're married, but you're a lesbian. Ah! But it's all secret for right now. Working on building another, oh my God, that's so exciting. Another village. That's so fun, Serena. I had to find a build on the gallery that is 11 rental units since the unit increase key doesn't work anymore. Aw, I'm glad that you were able to find something at least, you know, and that kind of worked out, hopefully as well as it could. By the way, in case you guys want, I do have a shell challenge out. It just launched yesterday. I'll be posting a little TikTok at some point, I think like in a few hours on it, but it is on my gallery. If you also are on the Purple streaming website, there's a command that I just posted in chat for you too, but it's due January 5th. And it's like a village and neighborhood kind of vibe, in case you guys want to check that out. These are the vampires. Yep. Well, one vampire, Octavia. Also, I need to age up Mariella. I'm gonna have Guinevere do that because, listen, I forgot to age up Mariella into an infant for like several days, but it's fine. She'll be a toddler, but honestly, baby care, age up. I'll have her do this. So if she's a human infant, Octavia is going to do away with her because that's kind of what happens here with Octavia. So basically, if she doesn't give birth to vampire children, then that is the way that it is. It's the way things go. How do you think Guinevere is going to handle this? Okay, so Mariella, an intense infant. I have no idea if she's gonna be this. Alice is a vampire, yeah, and so is Vladislav Dresden. Vladislav II, that is. Oh my God. I think you're a human. Because they would show the, oh fuck. That's a human. So in our save, Mandy, at this point, we're saying that it's Vlad's relatives. Like it won't be like Vlad that we're familiar with, but like in our lore, it'll be Vlad, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh my God. So I think I'll probably have her come in here, do baby care, maybe like check infant. And then I'll say maybe she does something like affection or even like maybe comfort. I know there's another accident that's gonna happen here. Oh my God, I'm mortified right now. What am I gonna do? She's doomed, I know. So I think she's here checking her teeth. And she's about to discover that Mariella does not have the proper teeth in her mouth for this situation. No, we don't do tummy time. It's not the 90s yet, girl. No fangs. No fangs. So one thing that Octavia is really twisted. Do you think she would feign being distraught about her baby dying? Yeah, she's gonna unalive her. No, for the lore, we don't do that, Moon. Oh my God. Nah, because all we do here is just like, we just use the mod and then the baby they just disappear. There's nothing to it, but it's for the lore. She'd fake it. Exactly. She would fake it 100%. So I will do that. Like, what we're going to do is Maybe, oh wait, that's right. We do consumption by mother of mother, whatever is what we do. Consumed by mother plant, which is what that is or whatever, because it's like consumed by the mother. No, all the families aren't royals. This is a noble family. They're not royals, but we have like peasant families, and we have a peasant family, and then we have like a high class family and all that. So we have the noble family, we have the royal family, we have like, and 2 low class families. So there's 4 different ones. Teeth's 2 potatoes attached to teeth, right? It's not working. Hold on. I think I have to do this here. I know, right? No, Izzy, that's real. I think I'll probably have her kick Guinevere out. Do you think Guinevere's maybe arguing with her? No, I kind of like that idea. Maybe Guinevere's like arguing with her about this because she took the baby from her. You know what I mean? That side eye is really funny though right now. Maybe she's gonna try to run away with the baby, but she's actually a vampire. Oh my god, and we don't know that she's gonna turn yet. Because we don't know that. Oh my god. Yeah, the baby side eye. Oh my god. What if Guinevere runs away with Mariella? Should I guess we gotta roll. Do we roll for this? Cause like, or maybe she tries to leave in the middle of the night, but Octavia's gonna want this baby gone now. You think roll? Okay, leave it to the dice. All right. Actually, okay, so this could get real thick real quick with Guinevere, you guys, because Guinevere is turning into a vampire slowly. We don't know that yet though. As per like the lore, we know this, but the characters don't know that she's becoming a vampire. So she could just straight up like just get away and run. The baby is a human, but Guinevere just randomly picked up the baby and I was like, wait a second. I don't think Guinevere would just let this happen. You know what I mean? Oh God. Okay, so yeah, what we're gonna do right now. So if you're on TikTok, you can't see this, but I have a dice roller pulled up, but I will like dictate to you guys what's happening. So what is going to go on is, I think best of 3. So we do a 20-sided die, best of 3. Evens are yes, she gets away. Odds are no, she does not get away. Let's go ahead and roll. This could get rough. The dramatic irony, the audience doesn't know what the characters don't. Yep. It's I call it like metagaming. You know what I mean? Or at least not metagaming, or there's like a specific phrase for it in like the gaming or like the role-playing universe. I think it's like metagaming or whatever. But yes. Okay, so evens are yes, odds are no. Is she gonna get away? That's 1 towards yes. Oh my god. That's 1 towards she gets away. That was an 18. This could get thick for the story. She just runs and then it's good. So Octavia doesn't have super speed. So, you know. 1 towards no. Ah! Annie. Octavia came in to check for teeth. Mariella's a human. Guinevere's not gonna let her do her thing. So she's seeing if she gets away with the baby right now, if they run. Okay, it's 1 towards yes, 1 towards no. This third roll. Please be yes. I can't see it. What does it say? It's an 18. She gets away. Oh, did she really just get away? Tea. Fucking tea. Okay, let's jot this down. I'm taking my notes right now while it's fresh, guys. Okay, so we have Octavia comes in to check Mariella's teeth on her birthday. Mariella does not have vampire teeth and is a human. Octavia goes to drink Mariella dry, but Guinevere takes the baby and runs. There's another vampire on the loose, guys. During this time, it is unknown that Guinevere is a vampire. There is now another vampire on the loose, and Octavia does not know. Yes. A builder, a tiny cottage in the tiny lot in Henford. Yes, I think I'm going to send her to there. Octavia knows the baby is human. So the thing that has sparked all of this situation right now is that Octavia came in to check for teeth. Guinevere was like, no, you're not doing anything to this baby. Took the baby and now she's going to run. So I don't know how to technically move because I think I can do it through the computer, can't I? Which is in her office. Wait, no. Two human children in the wind. I know in the vampire in the loose. Exactly. Oh, that's right. Manage worlds. Yeah. Oh my God. That was not what I was expecting, but I'm honestly kind of glad that that went out that way because, oh, I love the tea. I love the unpredictability. That's so good. Y'all, holy shit. Are we good? How are we feeling? Are we good? Okay, so you said manage households. So it's here. And I could take the dukes. And then we go transfer sims between households. Edit, add, or remove a sim from the household and create a sim. So we got to do this one. Transfer sims between households. So I'm going to take Mariella and I'm going to take Guinevere. Wait. I'm actually going to go into create a sim to edit Mariella really quick. That way she has her clothes when she's like out in the wild and stuff. Mariella. So Mariella would technically be a toddler by this point, but I kind of messed up the timeline because I didn't age her up at the proper time, but you know, split from household and move without going to manage worlds. Yeah, I know you can. I'm gonna do the manage worlds instead though. Now maybe Mariella can one day meet her older brother in the woods. Oh my God. Right? It's crazy because like there's telepathy through Alice because they're twins. Through like the other guy, like the other, the twin. I think I'll probably have this baby. She'll wear something else, probably like some sort of a little dress. These ones feel a little bit too modern, but also they're kind of okay at the same time. I think something like that is actually just fine. What do you think? Or do you think since she's going to get dragged off into the woods that she wouldn't wear something that's really noble looking like that then? Because they're running away. So I'll probably have her wear something that's more average looking. Maybe something like this. It would be more discreet, something like that. Not fancy, it's just like right, exactly. Something just like really plain like this. Okay, I think I'm going to give her a different hairstyle. I don't know what I would do. Maybe something like that just to differentiate them from their siblings because they all had that really short hair. Mariella. So she's an intense toddler. I know they're so cute, aren't they? I love it. Oh my God. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pose this. What I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna actually do some screenshot work in just a sec here. So I'm gonna have her pick her up. Baby care, pick up. The side-eyed your mom away from the intense toddler, right? That was really funny, actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Guinevere, like, oh God, it's like all snowy and like crazy outside right now too. So this is actually really good. I'm gonna have her like come here, like walk outside with the baby in her arms, and she's leaving. It'll look so dramatic with the snow, right? We're saying that she's probably running instead of just walking or whatever. It'll be so dramatic, right? Third, I love that, Ramoni. Thank you for spending so much time here. She is running. Oh my God. Girl, not past the the old the DJ equipment. Oh my God, the way that she's cooking it right now, y'all. Run with the baby! Run away! She's out. Yeah, she's gone. Run away, save yourself and the baby, right? Exactly. Need the song Runaway Love playing right now, right? Don't run back that way. Right? Oh my God. This is wild. It is. Okay, so now I have my screenshots, all right? On the Twitch recap. I love that so much, Adu. Thank you. What? Hold on. What? The Sims just announced a SpongeBob kit. I'm gonna pause. What? That is pretty funny. You gotta admit that is really funny. The reference is really good though, but what? Hear me out. Fucking mermaid refresh. Mermaid refresh is coming! I'm just kidding. What do you mean? I mean, that fish tank is really cute though. But also what? I don't know how to feel about that. I didn't really the fish tank is cute though. Yeah, I'm not. What? The little guitar. And then there's like the ship thing for the playground. And then the pajamas are kind of fun. Look at the page. There's a house. Wait. I don't see the announcement or whatever. Discord posted a link. Let me go look. Is it under like the Sims Discord? Like the official one? The same video. Oh, the same post as that video. Oh, is it really? Is it in the thread? They deleted it. I mean, does it come with a wallpaper? That's interesting. A limited time. The Sims 4 Bikini Bottom Bundle will be available until March 3rd, 2026. Okay, but that's kind of fun though. That is kind of fun. Okay, that is kind of cute. Okay. That is kind of cute. You get like clothes. So it's a limited time thing, and there's like a login. Give me mermaids! Look at the mermaids. Look at the beachy shit. Guys, something beachy is gonna happen. You're teasing me now, EA. I know that you are. This is my Katy Perry sweet treats. No, but like, there's a kiwi. There's a mitten. I didn't really like SpongeBob, but this stuff is really cute for kids. The dollhouse. You can have the Krusty Krab. Okay, that's actually kind of fun though. Yeah, this is the Sims 4's version of the Katy Perry sweet treats. Tell me we're wrong on this one. Maybe, I know, I'm actually not that mad about it, but it is really weird that it's like a limited time thing. Like, it says it's available until March 3rd. That does feel a little bit weird. Oh my God, I do like the fish tank though. When does the event start? The event? December 16th through January 11th, 2026. I can't wait to UI cheats my way through this. This kit. Oh wait, there's 2 kits. $7 a pop. But you can get both of them for 10. Okay, so get 2 of them. So if you bundle them, then they're equal price. Okay, they're bundling them. Okay, I think this is their test on bundles. This is so weird. Honestly, genuinely, their marketing team needs to read the room right now because of the buyout stuff that's looming. You need to read the room right now, marketing. Let's be honest. This is a very cute kit, but let's read the room. Please listen to your community and your community managers, for the love of Pete's sake, please. This is objectively adorable, but this is not the right timing for something like this. And I realize that there's probably contracts in mind, but yeah. Like, yeah, you can bundle them and get them for $10 until March 3rd, 2026. Yeah, bundling kits honestly seems like a good thing. Hi, Ray. So you can't see it on this screen right now, but they just announced SpongeBob kits. A deal making individual kits by more expensive. Exactly. Like it's a deal, right? It's kind of like the all that. Is so excited about this and ready to give out money for SpongeBob. Right. Like that rug texture is pretty usable though. It's pineapple-y in this context, obviously, but I think it's good. It's so weird, Danny. It's giving Katy Perry Sweet Treats, but make it Sims 4. It's quite literally that. Austin, hi! They have some SpongeBob kits that they just announced. You can't see them on this screen, but you can see them on the purple site. Seriously, I do kind of like the Krusty Krab dollhouse, and they've got like a desk. There's decals. There's like a little boat bookcase. It is weird. Like I don't know, but it looks like we have a new login event that's coming. There's headphones or earmuffs or something, and then there's like pictures. They keep teasing beach things, and there's a new mailbox too, by the way, for this login event, and as well as like some cute palm trees. But honestly, thanks, Shelby. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. But genuinely, what the heck? The mittens are kind of fun. There's 2 mailboxes, guys. I just saw that. A dog sweater. I don't know. The phone swatches, right? Phone swatches. There's a phone. We have something over here. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's an adventure awaits thing. So there's a slide that looks like a dragon or some sort of like a snake kind of situation. It's a slide. It's got like more swatches on it or something. If you have adventure awaits with like the twisty slide, this one here on the right is, or the left is. We're looking at the new things that The Sims just announced. You can't see them here on TikTok, but I have the screen pulled up over on the purple site. There's like some button ups that look like they're holiday related. I'm genuinely, wait, oh, that's so interesting. It's like a register, and this one looks like it comes with businesses and hobbies. So now they're starting to do login event things that you get specific stuff if you have specific packs. So cats and dogs, businesses and hobbies, and then adventure awaits. A login reward. It's like, right, it's not base game compatible, right? I think it's weird to have that. What if you don't have it, then you don't get it? Because it says cross-pack play requires additional DLC purchase, is what it says in the lower left corner. That's very weird. Yeah, I don't agree with that decision. Honestly, on the heels of everything going on with the EVA pending EA buyout, I'm going to reiterate this. They need to read the room. Please. This is not... It feels a little unhinged, and it feels really out of touch to the community. So 6 variations for cats and dogs. They're little sweaters for animals. They have hoods on them. And they look like maybe cloud, like little details or something. I can't really tell from here. Clouds or hearts or something maybe. The SpongeBob pack flops bad, right? I mean, I'll get a free code for it, but I don't think I'll probably... It feels very random. Right. Yeah. So you need at least 2 of those expansion packs to use all login rewards. 3. You have to have, so there's a businesses and hobbies one, there's cats and dogs, and then there's the adventure awaits one. So you have to have 3 to use all of these login rewards. That's weird. Yeah, the pet sweater is right. There's jellyfish. I could see jellyfish maybe or something. It looks so fun that I would probably buy it, but it feels wrong. Right. I've heard cats and dog stuff since it's pack locked and people freaked out about My First Pets. I know. It feels very weird. That's my 2 cents. I do think this stuff is very cute, but it feels really out of touch for the community. So do the event, but they can keep the kits this time. Right. I think there will be an easy skip for you. Yeah, 100%. Like, I feel like it's out of touch. I don't know. You get some like items and stuff that like in that. I don't even know. Like, I feel mailbox a little library. It doesn't say anywhere. I mean, it might be. Maybe. There's like a chance for it. In partnership with the new SpongeBob movie? That's so annoying. Ugh. Marketing times for Sims DLCs? Right. I don't know how to feel about that either. Like, it looks like a book and not a door. Yeah, I kind of agree, Annie. It might. What packs are the mailboxes with? Those are just base game. So like the only 3 items is this like point of sale looking thing, or maybe a kiosk possibly. Sweater, like for businesses and hobbies, and then sweaters for your animals, for like for dogs, it looks like maybe, or I can't tell if that's a dog or cat. I think it's a dog. And then slides, like twisty slides, if you have adventure weights. All the rest of this stuff is good. You get a food recipe. It looks like a freaking Krabby Patty. Is that a Krabby Patty recipe? Fortnite, but like, no, I could see Fortnite, but not The Sims. 100% agree. If it's cheap, I'll buy it. If you bundle them, it's $10, but individually they're $7 US, I think. Which that just feels really out of touch to me. Allie, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Right, exactly. Doesn't love vibes of this release, but half of me. No, I totally understand how nuanced that could feel. Like, you know, 100% I could agree. Seriously, Sims, I seriously, like, honestly, Goose, every single time, like I feel like everything that kind of happens with the Sims community recently is like, it's giving out of touch CEO, out of touch executives is what it feels. Does that make sense? Like, in every single business that I have lived in, there's like your marketing team that's like yelling at you to do a certain thing. And then the execs are like, nah, I hired you to do this job, but I'm not going to listen to you anyway, kind of shit. You know what I mean? But there's so much that's been happening. Like, I don't even know. Am I excited about the fact that we are getting a SpongeBob kit? I think it's adorable. I think it's really fun. I just don't think this is the right time to do it. If that makes sense. Maxis, right? No, Maxis has been owned by EA since before The Sims 1 came out. So The Sims has always been an EA title since like The Sims 1. Yeah, like pricing deal is kind of stupid. It's like a promotion of the movie, right? It just feels really out of touch for what is going on with the community right now. And I think all of these little things that are happening are only kind of adding fuel to the fire for stuff, if that makes sense. About during 2. Yeah, it was so The Sims Maxis has been owned by them for this before. Oh my god! Ah! Thank you so much! No, Spore came out, I think, era like Sims 2, between Sims 2 and Sims 3. It might have been Sims 3. Spore existed a really long time after that. That was like a little after that. Oh my god, I colored for all of you guys. Thank you, Jory, Meg, and Allie. You guys are so nice. Yeah, Maxis has done a lot of things. Yeah, like Spore release date 2008. I was in high school. Sims 2 release date 2004. Or Sims 3, let me check. I think Sims 3 release date, yeah, 2009. So Spore was right before Sims 3 came out. I love Spore. My dad would let me take random stuff with the creature crate. It's so fun. I feel like Spore was ahead of its time, honestly. People are using, right, like Fortnite, and let's get people to play. Right, exactly. Like, I was gonna say, this like loot box login reward sort of feature is becoming really popular in gaming. One of the comments is, when we said more collabs, please, we meant with IKEA. This is a Pottery Barn collab or something, not this, right? Because like The timing of it just feels really tone deaf. I don't know. But then again, I don't know when the right timing would have been either, right, lately too. But that's my opinion. But whew. It's coming out in 2 days. I'm really confused by it too, Goose. It's for the new SpongeBob movie, I think. When we wanted more clutter, not cartoon. Exactly, Danny. No, that's so real. End of the day, it's one of more niche way of decorations. Exactly. One can use them in other times. Exactly. Right. I wonder how many of those swatches are actually going to be like super usable for things too, though. You know, because when they did Journey to Batuu, they actually gave us a lot of items in that pack that are very Star Wars, but also ones that could like really blend in other ways. So I guess I won't give my full 2 cents on it until I get my hands on it and look at the swatches. But I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me on like with everything going on with the buyout thing and like the whole like that stuff. So I'm hoping for some hidden treasures, right? So I'm gonna wait to put my money where my mouth is and all that when I get my hands on it. Hidden treasures in these hits, right? Exactly. I hope there's like a couple of SpongeBob-y swatches and a bunch of normal ones. I totally agree with you on that one. But I wouldn't care about the cash grab, right? Honestly, if it wasn't for the buyout, I wouldn't give 2 shits. Whatever, you know, like I really wouldn't. Honestly, the buyout's really souring a lot of things right now. The right, exactly, Jordan. It really does feel like the Katy Perry kit. That's exactly what we were thinking. It's like this version of like Sweet Treats. But the buyout makes shit stupid. Mosquito stuff? No, a little bit. Yeah. On the other hand, of like how long they've been working on this kit, probably since before this buyout. That is also very true, Court. It's probably since before the buyout. It's such a hard balance to think of these devs and artists who work hard to make these packs, and then the corporations trying to take all of our money. Right. Like I said, like all of these decisions are giving like super out of touch executives and CEOs, because like every single freaking like corporation that I've personally worked for, like they'll have these meetings with like your marketing people and like your art department, whatever, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff, like your advertising, and then they'll like basically kind of just throw all caution to the wind and be like, nah, whatever. Like that's kind of what it feels like sometimes. I don't know, a lot of the decisions recently, but like I don't know, it's crazy. Or just forever, actually. It's not even recently. It's just forever. Keep in mind that kits are 1+ years. This says brand collab, so definitely more than a year. Right, that's true. They don't really care about the community's concerns. They do in different ways, though. They absolutely do in different ways. I will say that. Would like to have a word with you, right? There are lights on those palm trees. Are there? Oh my God. They're doing like the weird islandy Christmassy thing. But then again, people that live on islands with palm trees have Christmas lights. So like, I say that, you know, it's coming from someone who lives in the Midwest who only saw a palm tree like a couple years ago. So, you know, I guess, but yeah. But it is like they honestly leaning into like the beachy thing really goes with the SpongeBob thing, but also like mermaid refresh, please, for the love of God, give us the mermaid refresh. Yeah, is this a recession indicator? That's true, the Southern Hemisphere, exactly. I never think of it in that context. I was like, wait a minute, okay, so like holidays look different in places with palm trees. So y'all, what do you mean I can't run away with the baby? Okay, we're good. Hi, Aquafina. All right. I'm gonna clip this part out from when I yapped about that, but like, Guinevere is running away with Mariella right now. Sorry about that, guys. So Guinevere is running away with the baby because Octavia tried to unalive the baby because she's a human, and then Guinevere's like, nah, and then she's running away. But little does Octavia know, Guinevere is turning into a vampire slowly. So as far as Octavia is concerned, 2 humans on the loose, that's it. I might give her like a little bit of money. I don't know. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. I'll cheat her some money. I'll give her something. So I'm going to move household onto a lot, and they are going to be off somewhere in like Henford on Bagley, maybe. I was building this one, but maybe she could go up here onto like the whatever Cordelia's secret lot. Sandy Little Snowman decor and game. That's true, right? I think we do also have some like things like this. What if this meant to be out of left field that it flops so the sellout is unsuccessful? Honestly though, Sims Lover, now you're kind of thinking actually. Out of left field so it flops, and then they're like, try. I never thought of it that way. I never thought of that way with the SpongeBob thing. What if it's meant to flop? Maybe they're playing chess while we're sitting here playing checkers, you know? Oh, that's funny, right? So I'm gonna send you up here to live. Should I make her like a little area, or should I just say that she lives somewhere and not make her a house at all? Because like I'm not, but then again, she's also kind of maybe like a key character because she might become a vampire. So we do in a way have to keep an eye on her. What's it gonna be? That's a question. Build her a little cottage, right? I may just do that. Or maybe say she took something over. I'm going to jot that. I'm not doing that here today, obviously, but I am going to throw her together like a tiny little cottage. I'm going to add this to my to-do list for off stream. So where is it? UDC. Okay, so to do, here we are. And then make Guinevere and Mariella a little cottage and make the theater. And those are two things that I have to do. Right? Like a Rapunzel's tower situation. Seriously. That's crazy. So they're officially like just off living. Imagine being live when SpongeBob dropped. Guns. I think it's cute, but it's also tone deaf right now, given the whole like situation like with the buyout thing. But honestly, I think Goose said, no, who was it that said it? No, Sims Lover goes, what if it's meant to flop to like ruin the buyout? What if it's meant to flop? Abandoned cottage, the roof is damaged. Yes. No, honestly, Shelby, that's really cute. Like an abandoned cottage. I love that. Like make it really dilapidated. I love that idea. And I think I'm so going to take you up on that one. Or maybe they live like in a barn somewhere where they hole up somewhere, you know? That's a good idea. It really does feel very out of left field and very strange. No, exactly. That's what we were saying too, Gons. It's like it's Katy Perry's Sweet Treats Part 2. It really is. Marketing is smart. They know exactly what they do. Right. Right. I was going to say, like, maybe they're playing chess, not checkers. Like, we're over here like, oh my God, why would you do this? And then they're like, eat that buyout. No, we don't like SpongeBob. Bye. Right. Imagine, though. Some of those items are very objectively cute, but when I get my hands on it, I'm going to search. Oh my God, Gons, Mermaid Refresh coming at you. When I get my hands on it, though, I'm going to look for good swatches, kind of like Batu gave us a lot of really usable items, and it was overshadowed by the fact that like it was Star Wars themed. So maybe this one has some redeeming factors to it too. But some of the furniture is very stylized because it's straight out of SpongeBob. The news of the buyout came out and they heard the discourse, and the Sims team was like, let's make the most random unwanted packs, right? I feel like on the alternative, like maybe this pack was probably in development for a while though, because it takes a while to make that stuff. You're going to be an ultimate decades king with eating a Krabby Patty. The throne. No, literally though. Krabby Patty is going to be a permanent part of the vernacular, right? That's crazy. Flop harder than Star Wars. I think it probably will. I think it may. So we're officially married to Octavia and Florian here, but what's her name just ran away. Your baby's missing, girl. Do you think? I think they would try to create an heir almost immediately. We've also lost our juice box, you guys. How long do you think it would take Octavia to get someone new in this house? A mermaid refresh would at least help, but it's not as bad. Yes, but exactly, like it wouldn't be as bad. No, a mermaid refresh would literally make me like stop everything. Double kit for like $10. They could have done a stuff pack, right? No, for sure. I think because they're like trying to see, because like they're individually priced higher. Like at $7 or $6 or something, and then if you bundle them, they're just $10, which is just 2 kits anyway. It feels very weird. Maybe they're not beating the dead stuff pack allegations here at all. Gotta pay for branding, right? Gotta pay for that branding. It's crazy. Is this only available for like a few months? Like I think it's like a limited time purchase, which is really annoying because like if you download someone's build that has that, but you don't have those packs later on, I hate that. Yeah, they were like announcing, like releasing really good ones before they stopped. They were. Like Werewolves was so good. And then, like Home Chef Hustle was really cute, as well as the other thing. Girl, where are you? Hurry up. Could you move any slower? Towards the time limited content? No, I hate the time limited content thing. It creates this idea of like scarcity, and it probably is in theory drives sales, kind of like when in Fortnite, for instance, on their shop, they'll have like a limited time skin and you can only purchase it within like that season or that window and you have to get it, otherwise it's gone. And I hate that. So if I was to give like my 2 cents to EA on that one, it's literally just more capitalism bullshit. It really is. I hate that. I will critique this all day long too, but I'm on the same page. It's not just The Sims though. It's literally like all games that are doing it. And I hate this. I hate this trend currently right now. It's the worst. Find a juice box who's an ex-convict or criminal so their morals wouldn't get in the way of her plans. Right? Or something? Right? Ooh. Wondering if they had to expand mermaids. Now let's give them SpongeBob. Right? And be like, I said we want mermaids. Right? No, that's crazy. Deep thoughts, deep conversations. I think it's time for us to get down and dirty though, y'all.
Oh, Yadaboo.
Flirtation, court. Too lazy to complete all the quests, so I have missed out on stuff. Right. Saggy, did you know that you can use UI cheats to complete the quests like really quick? It literally takes you like a minute because you can just click through it. Yeah, no, she was there like when the person ran. Wait, maybe we wouldn't woohoo because actually they just ran away with the baby. Yeah, it does work. It does. What do you think they would do right now? Do you think she's concerned? Or what do you think she would tell Florian actually? Oh, the bundle. Got it. That makes sense, Annie. That makes sense. Hi, Tizzy. Welcome on in. I feel like they would definitely like maybe send someone like purchase it. Like maybe she's relieved or something. Maybe. Actually, maybe she's probably like, whatever, I guess. You know. At this point, yeah, maybe she's like, whatever, like it's another, they'll die anyway. It's the middle of winter, right? I bet you that's probably where her head's gonna be. Actually, now that you're thinking about that, she's like, whatever. It's like, I don't care about this child. They're gone. And maybe she's telling Florian like, yeah, whatevs. Exactly, like they ran out into like a literal blizzard. That's crazy because she's a vampire though. That could I guess. Right, exactly. He's so blindly loyal. Right. Yeah, because he's got the blind loyalty. So I could see him just being like, yeah, whatevs. Humans. And he's like, haha, yeah, humans. Oh, he's like reciting love poetry to her.
In Chimay.
Yeah, there's the package file, so you can like, if you have PC, you can get like all the stuff from the events if you missed past ones, which is nice. Thank you for the follow on TikTok, by the way. That's so nice.
Oh, Yadaboo.
I think she's so sick and twisted that
Abadola.
they'll probably try to just go for it.
Download
Download the ASAP. Yes! Right, Saggy? I got you.
Uh-huh. Yibs.
Yeah, she's not distraught at all whatsoever.
Oh.
Baby's missing. Guess we gotta make another one, right? Real. Hold hands with Octavia. I could do that. What is it? Affection? Or maybe he wants to... Wait. She just said something. Wait. Discovered vampire secrets. Oh my god, wait. Did she just admit to being a vampire to him? Because Florian has discovered, like, he unlocked a vampire tome. He discovered vampire secrets. Because she just did something to him. I think I'll take that as her admitting to him that she's a vampire. She did. Maybe they're here, like, discussing, like, the future of the throne or something, like, or maybe they're gossiping. Wait. Yeah, no, what I'm going to say is that they're gossiping about how feeble the king and the queen are, and then she's, like, sharing. Octavia does not care that Gwen and Muriel are gone, since she thinks they will unalive, since it is a blizzard. And I jotted that for myself. So Octavia and Florian. Octavia tells Florian that she is a vampire. SpongeBob movie coming. Yeah, exactly. Because I think it's like a promo thing. It'd be funny if she had a baby that is a vampire, but maybe their teeth just came in late and she tried to have them unalived. It'd be, oh my god, it would be so big karma. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Psychedelic, that's so unfortunate. Should we roll to see if they survive the blizzard? I kind of like the idea of there being like a stray vampire in the loose and she doesn't know that she's a vampire, but she's assumed to be dead. And then maybe it comes back to like literally bite her in the butt at some point. I don't think Florian will be a juice box, but I think that Florian will eventually maybe try to convince her to turn him. Even though she doesn't really, or like do something, maybe blackmail, maybe do something. If she's turning into a vampire, maybe that helps her survive. Exactly, like she's getting stronger. Right, no, that's kind of the idea that I was thinking about too. Like being out there in the cold. I love that plan. Maybe I'll have him like sweet talk her.
Skeins Chimay.
Where is it? Physical intimacy, and we are going to just go for it. Oh, he's the lover archetype too. Oh, he's sinister and a lover archetype. That's dangerous. That's actually dangerous. No, she's a lover and a jester. Whispered desires to Octavia. I desire to be a vampire. Right, like he's got the chops for it, no pun intended. You know, to like, maybe he's really good at telling her like what she wants, kind of thing. Okay, so, oh my god, can you believe it though? Like Octavia tells Florian that she's a vampire. Florian wants to learn more. So I kind of envision that being a thing, like Florian wants to learn more from her. And maybe over time I'll give him more vampiric knowledge the more that they have these conversations together. But yeah, like that's crazy. Oh my god. I can't believe this is happening. This freaking story, you guys. If you guys want to watch past episodes, I do upload these VODs or the old streams to my second channel, which is more zefrine on the tube of views. Does he want to read the vampire tomes to show that? Ooh, right. Well, we say that her writings are technically the vampiric tomes, but maybe we could say he's reading those books, you know, like she's allowed him to do that, you know, like she's allowing him to. I think I kind of like that idea. Maybe I'll have her change her clothes here. Change outfit. You can wear something that's a little bit more warm. I might give her like a different warm outfit too. But let her like continue to go like write her books. So resume writing. I'll let him come upstairs and just go like steady sit and talk to her. So EA is releasing like 2 SpongeBob kits, which is super weird. And then Octavia and Henry are married, so we spent a bit of time talking about that. So Octavia and Henry are married. They just consummated their marriage. And Octavia randomly decided to admit that she's a vampire to him. So that's kind of crazy. It's wild stuff. SpongeBob kits? Yes. 2 SpongeBob kits. Right. I was gonna say, like, it's kind of a promo for the new movie, but the timing just feels really silly and really bad. Like, especially on the heels of like the pending buyout and stuff. I was like, the community's already kind of PO'd with you right now. So this is gonna be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Maybe I could have these 2 like play together here. I'll have you go friendly activities, maybe watch. Right. Feels like it. I honestly think that this was probably something that was being discussed well before the buyout was even a thing though. Because sometimes these things are in development for like a year or more kind of thing. It's not like they just started doing it when the buyout was announced like a month or 2 ago, you know? So I don't think it's begun. I think it's just like, it's still happening. Like it's coming. No one asked for the video announcing it starts. By the way, we've all been waiting for is finally here. I know, right? But also it's kind of like the, before SpongeBob, please, right? Yeah, this was, yeah, it's like, it's been in development, but like it's the unfortunate timing on things. I'm gonna have them maybe just like deep conversation, or maybe wait, ask to embrace the shade. Maybe they're gonna conspire. Wait, is this him conspiring? Because like we theorized that maybe he's trying to convince her to like ask to embrace the shade. And maybe he's like, this is a product. Is this plotting against the throne, do you think?
Ours is.
The shady way of living could be my edge. I'm ready to embrace it. Is there anything else that he could do? Is like convince her to do more? Is there any more like shady stuff that he could do? Okay, I kind of love that idea. Deep conversation, maybe. Because I want her to get the shady trait now as a result. Is she shady already? She just got the shady trait. Florian's edging right. I think they're being treasonous right now. Creative. Yeah, no, she got it. Because she didn't have that before, I'm pretty sure. I don't think she did at least. Oh, dang. All right, y'all. So here we go. I am actually probably could have happened in 2023, exactly for the year before Nickelodeon hosted a Super Bowl broadcast. And exactly right, Levi. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Could have happened like way back. That's so true. All right, so ads are gonna play in just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna play some words on stream. Ads play no matter what I do, but they support me financially, and I'll be right back. Hi, Bria. Welcome on in.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
We are on a vampiric conspiracy to overthrow the throne or the royal family right now. And this is her new husband that also hates the royal family. And now they're deeply like in a conspiracy together. And like, I'm so excited about this. Thank you for filling me in the tea. Yes, I got you. I got you. We're on the Purple streaming website and we're like doing ads right now. So I'm doing some note taking and just pausing our gameplay for like a little commercial break. I've been here lurking. Brianna, good to see you. No, seriously, that's so good. So Octavia told Florian that she is a vampire. Florian wants to learn more. Living for this? Oh my God. I've got like this whole storyline and basically it's like the ultimate decades challenge. So it's like almost like it's like in the 1300s. And then it's like, how do I want to say? We're in the 1300s and we're almost turning it into like a period drama. And we are playing 4 different families. So they have them on the gallery. I don't remember if I have my Sims on the gallery. I think I have I have my builds on the gallery, but they have CC. So you'll have to like flag it as custom content to be able to see everything. Because I have like a whole bunch of stuff to set it in like the 1300s. But I don't think I have my Sims up there though. I'd have to double check. But they would also have like CC and stuff. But so we have like 4 different families from like a couple of different socioeconomical backgrounds and stuff. And so this is like a noble family that we're playing with now. And then we have like some peasants and then we have like the royal family. So, and all of them are like intermingling. Tweedle, yeah, we saw the latest kit announcement. It's coming out Thursday. I can't believe this. Also, thank you for the follows. Welcome on in. Good to see you. We're in an ad break for about another minute. Super fun. Oh, and console. Oh my gosh, that's always a bummer. That sucks so bad. I feel you on that. I was like, I always feel so bad having all of this stuff all set up the way it is, specifically for like something, because The Sims doesn't really have good packs that go back this far. Like you can easily hit like the 1800s, maybe even the 1700s-ish, but the 1300s and medieval stuff gets really, really tricky. You'd be reusing a lot of the same things over and over. But this is like a whole drama series that I upload to my second YouTube channel for my like old stream replays and stuff. It's so fun. Also, we have like 17 seconds on ads. I'm going to go ahead and call that a win. Good job on the words on stream, you guys. So I'm going to call this good. We're back for like another couple seconds here. So Florian is wanting to learn more about vampirism. Oh my God, I haven't really been able to play Sims. Oh no, I got you that. Right? Because sometimes this, especially with how bogged down the Sims is with like all the packs, it gets really tricky, you know, to like, because there's so many different packs and it's huge. Yay, Vaughn, you weren't useless. That excites me. Octavia tells Florian that she's a vampire. Florian wants to learn more. And then what else do we have? Florian and Octavia begin to conspire against the royal family. What do you think this conspiracy for them would entail? Do you think they would just really focus on honing Alice's skills? Or do you think they would maybe try... Well, the king's already sick. He's going to die earlier than they thought.
Fadish.
Christmas, I think SpongeBob... No, right? That's for real. I joked that it was going to be like a mermaid refresh. I was like, give me mermaid refresh. That'd be so funny. Imagine. I joke, but also, please, for the love of God, give it to me now. Oh my gosh. I don't know what they would be conspiring against, but I know that they're kind of like at least starting to form an alliance against them, and they're like getting themselves on the same page, right? With all of that. So I think that's probably good. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Gossip, maybe deep thoughts, maybe we've already like convinced her to be shady with him. So maybe like just have deep conversations again, and maybe then friendly, we'll just maybe do small talk or something. Maybe get to know. Lakenzo, the Dandelion Crayon Girl. Oh, that's right. SpongeBob is Christmas. Wait, what? The Dandelion Crayon Girl. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that knows about the Dandelion Crayon Girl because she's so cute. I love all. It's such a good color though. So can you really blame her? I don't think so. I almost painted my office that color, genuinely. And then I decided to go for like the burgundy color. SpongeBob, I did. Yeah, I did. I think it's really unfortunate timing for everything, because you know that this has been something that has been like discussed with their team for like ever. And then now with the pending buyout and all the drama with that situation, it just kind of happened to drop now. Which is really unfortunate. So I think I'm actually going to have Octavia send little Vlad to bed. So I have put Vladislav to bed, and you're gonna go to sleep as well. Come on, lady, let's go. Oh wait, Alice, go to sleep. There we go, girl. Tons of SpongeBob trinkets that she made a Patrick ornament. Wait, that's really cute. That's adorable. I kind of love that. Actually, that's so fun. Another company put a lot. Exactly. New clothing kit. Oh, a new clothing kit. Interesting. On the 11th. I'll have to dig into that and double check that. That's kind of cool. So there might be like a clothing kit coming. Interesting. Yeah, with the collab kit coming out. And like, it's crazy that they didn't announce it, but like a few days before. But I also know that these collabs are definitely like more contractually bound and like agreements and stuff versus them just, you know, getting to do whatever they're gonna do, you know, like and posting whenever they want to post kind of thing. I'll never put this in our inventory because she's completing a bunch of paintings and stuff too. So I know that Octavia and Florian are actually conspiring against the throne. Octavia's juice box is gone. What do you think? What do you guys think she would do? Do you think that, like, obviously we need another juice box, right? That has to be a thing. So I'm wondering, like, she had, maybe I just like make another person. And do you think it would be like another woman?
Zashel.
Or do you think she should go for like a guy or someone else that's like different this time? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think she might still go with like a woman, maybe a young woman, or even, I don't know. The last Henry spawn human? It was. But Guinevere ran away with the baby because Octavia was about to like, you know, do her thing with the infant because it wasn't a vampire. And about to like drink the blood and then like unalive kind of thing. And Guinevere was like, no, and then we rolled the dice and she ran away. And so, but the thing with Guinevere is that Octavia doesn't know this. Guinevere's turning into a vampire. Like, she's going to be a vampire. So she's out in the loose. Octavia's assuming that she died because it was like a blizzard outside. And she's like, well, run then, whatever, I don't care. You know, since she's not a human anymore, technically, she's probably more strong and was able to like survive in the cold sort of thing because she's turning into a vampire. I would say a woman probably, especially given her like antics and stuff, you know? So yeah, that's like this whole thing that's happening here with them. Oh, this is kind of a pretty painting though. It is. It's crazy. I was like, oh my God. Because Octavia came in and then like Guinevere took the baby from her and I was like, wait, this is a storytelling opportunity here. Guinevere's no pushover. But yeah, Octavia has zero idea that there's even another vampire out there right now. So yes. It's crazy work. This is the second episode of this, or the second part of this episode of Ultimate Decades. Wednesday is technically the final day. Seriously, Scarlet unalived. So we need to bring in another woman for her to drink from. I'll ever put it in her inventory because like I might put up some of her paintings or have her like sell some. You're invested. Oh my God, Mustard. Are you familiar with our other episodes or our other families? Because we have 4 different families that we're playing with their own storylines and their own things going on. But the royal family with the noble family, since there's the same socioeconomical classes, they overlap, as well as the peasants and the blacksmith family overlap. So we kind of have like 2 groups that kind of play into each other. Brown hair common in medieval times? Yes, it would have been. I believe that brown hair was technically more common than blonde. For cozy stream. Oh my God. Yes. I love that. That's the biggest. Okay. So, if you're wanting something to watch in the background to like catch up and watch and all that as well. And, I do post to a second like channel here. Hello. Is it going to post it for you guys? There we go. I don't know why my button didn't work. But the first link there, I have a playlist with all of the episodes. If you want to run through it, if you want something to watch in the background, I would love that. The lore is like, oh my God, it's so juicy. And we're like only episode 18, y'all. It's crazy. I'm obsessed, but I'm honestly really honored that you're here. Thank you for coming by. But I want to like pull you guys into the, like, watch it with me. It's so good. I'm also starting on working on what's it called? A Willow Creek series that I'll be putting on my main channel, which is the second link, Zefrine, on the Red TV website, if you know what I'm talking about for TikTok. But that one won't be like 4-hour videos. It'll be like a normal YouTube video, like 20 minutes or so, give or take. But yeah, it'll be like modern days and I'll be going through my own drama series there. The lanterns and lantern actually light. Really? Yeah. Wait, the gates with lanterns, do they really? That's exciting. Oh my God, Willow, stop. Thank you so much, Mustard. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I love story writing. I'm definitely in my gameplay era right now. I will bounce off of you guys in chat and like ask like, what do you think they would do? What do you think they're saying? What do you think's happening? But yeah. I am a little bit scared and nervous to play like and do my own thing for like the other series with the Willow Creek townies and stuff, because I don't have you guys to bounce off of, but I feel like it'll make me a better storyteller and more confident too, because I feel like I'm in a better spot and then I'll be able to like kind of go further. I didn't read the patch notes yet. No. Thank you though. No, that's okay, Willow. I think I'm all right with that. Storytelling, thank you. Right, instead of me telling what I want it to. I love that, Sims lover. Wait, is this her and Florian conspiring against the throne? Maybe. I feel like she's the type to sort of just like paint. You thrive. Yeah, this is really like crazy cozy in a nutshell. 100% Mustard. So I think you're gonna do very well here. I'm gonna call this piece The Conspiracy, because this feels like it could be Octavia and Florian maybe conspiring against the throne. It's obviously an artistic rendition of such, but I think it's good. I'm gonna call it. So it's gonna be 1304. I was gonna say like The Conspiracy. Yes, I have a mod to override the paintings and stuff. So they become more like appropriate to this time period. I sure do. I need to go through them. It really does. That's why whenever she comes out with a painting, I'm like, oh, this is what this is going to be. That's what that's going to be, you know, or whatever. I love that. I'm also going to have her just like start selling some of her things. Maybe I'll have her do like, I like the Impressionism painting. I'll have her do a medium one because maybe I'll be able to find a good frame. The modest, I think I have it underneath. I think I have the override thing in the Decades Challenge tab on that spreadsheet right there, if you want to check it. My God. I love this story and where we're going right now, though. I think at its core, Octavia and Florian, I think the where they're at with their conspiracy, like festering and like how things are kind of coming about, like the ideas are kind of swirling. But I think at this point they're on the same page. They're like, yes, I hate the king too. She's like, yes, the queen is a bitch. You know, that kind of stuff, whatever. So I think that's sort of where we're at with them at the moment. I don't think their conspiracy has really developed or taken hold at the moment. Henry recently died, and Octavia remarried. So backing up to the things that happened with the royal family. What happened with the royal family last time? So then it was like the Dresdens and then the Fields family. They're just kind of peaceful and happy and they're having lots of kids and all that. The royal family, the princess still hasn't gotten married, but she's back. And Alice is back on page. Like, the king is sick. Alice is also now going to marry the prince again. And then with the Smith family, Ingrid passed away. And she was pregnant, which is really sad. So that's like a whole thing that happened. And then now we're with the Dresdens. And what happened with the Dresdens is that she obviously had Henry unalived, and then she met Florian Godfrey at the baby did not survive. No, she and the baby were both lost, which is really sad. Very, very sad. But I don't think I want to make her famous. I think I just want her to sell it. I don't want her to like engage in fame at this point. But yeah, she basically had she had her husband unalived. She remarried, and Florian also doesn't like the throne. And Florian also, Octavia, like on her own autonomously, like spilled the tea to Florian that she's a vampire. And so, but he's looking at this from like an advantageous sort of situation to them, you know, and he's like, I'm on your side. He's got blind loyalty. So that's really dangerous, especially if you know who Octavia is. It's kind of crazy. They go really hard into this stuff. Florian Godfrey. And then we have Alice Dresden. She's going to the bathroom. We're also waking up because it's like 5 a.m. So I think that'll be good. I might send Alice away somewhere and say that maybe she's like, she's going somewhere with her mom, or maybe she's going to like her literacy studies or something, because a noble girl would do something like that. So I think that's totally something that we should do. But we need, like, one of the short order things that we need to figure out is what is Octavia going to do to quench her thirst, because she's a vampire and we don't know what her deal is yet. Like, what, like how we're gonna bring someone else in. Like, maybe she would have just bring someone here, like hire a new person, probably in pretty short order. But should I look through my pool of townies to see who I have for that? I think that's honestly kind of a smart way to do it. Don't you guys? If I go like that, I go maybe manage worlds and see if there is a beautiful noble or like a beautiful woman that she could bring in. Let's check out my pool of townies. Okay, so the Godfreys. This is his, like, what's his name's daughter. Oh my God, there's this woman here. I don't know what her deal is. Hi, Pastel. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. So there's some younger people. There's also the Aria Bell, who is going to live with Alaric at one point. So I think I need to... Oh, what about this woman? She's like, oh, I could bring her in. I could finally give her pants, because I think her skirt got removed at some point for some reason. I don't know why. I could bring her in. Maybe I could move onto a household lot and I could bring her here, because I think she's kind of middle class. Hi, I'm doing so good. Thanks for asking. It feels like I'm continuously like coming down with something, honestly. Yes, the Dukes of Dresden family. And then we have another hired help that's going to come here. Or another help, like not a hired help. You know how that goes. I just selected someone. I think she's a young adult. If she's not, I'm going to age her up. So I don't think she's a teen. Yeah, she's a young adult. Oh, she's an adult. Oh, dang. Okay, so we got someone who's a little bit like older. But I am going to go into creatism and finally fix her. Harriet is what her name is. Should I change her name? Fall, winter is just like that. Continuously just on the verge of coming down with something. Yes, right. Because I'm so dry and I just don't feel the best this week. Like I've been like struggling with some like lightheadedness and some other like miscellaneous stuff, but I'm just not feeling the best. It's been like really on and off. Like I almost couldn't go to like Costco last night because I was just so lightheaded. Harriet, that's Dutch. Ooh, that's a good one. Harriet's cute. I do like that. It's a good one. I need to mask up when I go out in public this time of year or I'll get sick. Right. I'm contemplating like masking again for sure. She's snob, self-absorbed, and cheerful. She's also a Renaissance sim. I think I actually intended for her to be more noble. I am going to give her more outfits though. So maybe I'll change some of her stuff. Actually, that might have been like auto things that were given to her. So maybe potentially. Also, what kind of hairstyle? Yes. Oh my God, an antiviral one. Is it like I think there's like a black one. Or like not a black one, but there's one that comes in like a green like thing. I wanted to actually try that and see if I can use it. Maybe I'll have Michael go get it just because I'm like on the edge of coming down with something. I haven't been feeling good for like the past few days. Really. Should I change her hairstyle to be something else like this? Okay, this is kind of cute though. Because I could change her to have like, I kind of actually love this. What do you guys think? It's very medieval. Because especially if you use like some sort of a little headband situation, I think I'm gonna do it. I would like the Leia bands. Heck yeah. I want to do something else because like there's some sort of like another little accessory that I could get for her that could be really cute. Not necessarily a veil. I don't think this one is available with the hat slider because I do have a hat slider, but it only works on certain hats, obviously. It is kind of fun, isn't it? What else could I see? What else do you have? I'm just thinking of maybe some sort of like a little circlet type of situation, or honestly, that little band is totally okay, but I could pick one that's a little less adorned looking because they have some different like swatches and stuff. I could pick one that's a little bit more like basic looking, perhaps if I wanted, like this, or even kind of like this other one. It's just like a little leather strap, but something that could look cute for her social class. Oh wow, I wish it didn't change her hairstyle because this like headband could be kind of fun. Oh God, it like, oh no, it's like all glitchy because of the hair, I think. And I don't want her to have like a full circlet. What about head decorations? Oh, even these ones with these swatches are just too, oh, that's so bulky with this hairstyle. I don't like that. And those are just too like upper class, I think. Hi, Amy. I'm so glad to see you today. How are you? I am currently trying to pick some accessories for our new juice box lady. It's like a whole thing. It's very interesting. Oh, the green is super pretty, but I think that one is good. Or this one. There, she has her hair back. What do you guys think about the green? Should I have her in something else instead? Maybe maybe I pick something that, ooh, this one's super cute. Oh my God, for housing to come at 5 p.m. Oh, that's nice. That's exciting. I'm doing good. Yeah, we've had like a whole story thing develop. Ooh, maybe this like bronzy color. That's so pretty. I actually like that. I'm gonna do that bronzy color. I like that. Aw, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm getting better with my storytelling too. Maybe it's actually supposed to be this one. So I think I'll go with that one. That one's pretty good. Since she's like castle help, I'm not really going to do a lot for her other outfits. I think she's going to have this one because she's technically not nobility, but I will give her something that does feel like some sort of a good nightgown, I think. And I need to unfilter sleepwear because I should be able to get some other good like options out of that the game wouldn't necessarily flag as this, but we would. Maybe even something like that. No. What would you wear for like sleepwear? Because I don't want her to feel like nobility, so maybe this one would be okay. Color would hide any stains of Octavia as a messy eater, right? That too as well. That's a good one. So I'm gonna have her wear this, but then also I might switch and give her like another outfit that is good for cold weather. So maybe something that has like longer sleeves on it, or even one of those other tops that we have. I'm gonna filter custom content because I have a lot of these shirts or these tops that would be good for this. So a lot of these do have kind of like sleeves and stuff. So maybe this one. Oh, I've got an idea actually. I am gonna have her wear something that maybe is this like deeper wine color. And then I am going to give her some bottoms that is one of these big heavy skirts. That's such a pretty color because then what did I have? Nice. Yes, right. But it broke. Oh man. Yeah, because like you have to be really careful and watch for like the updates and stuff to see if it breaks, because usually with updates it breaks, which is really unfortunate. Oh wait, no, accessories. And then I think I have something under like necklaces. I think I do think that I do have something with necklaces. Here we go. Like something like this, or even like this. Maybe I'll try this one actually. Why is it actually so pretty? That's so beautiful. I kind of like it, but I wish it didn't come with the veil though. Maybe I'll go for it. Because that might be something that they would use actually. I do like that, right? That's so pretty. So that's like, she's got cold weather stuff. So we have like a normal one. And then I also have like this one. So like if she wears cold weather things inside, she's not just wearing like all of the warm stuff too. I could also opt for this instead of that other one that I had. I don't remember where the other one went. Wait, oh, that's like a necklace or something, or like an earring, I think, that she's technically wearing right now. What about this instead? So it's like a cloak. I kind of like that. But I think this is technically an earring slot. Right, it's giving Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Oh my God. We're not beating the Leia allegations at all right now. This one has a few limited colors, but I think this brown one, I know that cloak is so good. It's a necklace slot, I'm pretty sure. Or something. It's something different, but yeah. It's so cute. Yeah, it's an eyeglasses one. Okay, so then this is like her normal outfit that she's got. And then this is formal wear. Her name is Harriet R. Like R, maybe. I don't want her to be a Renaissance sim. Maybe I'll have her do something, oh God, maybe nature. Maybe she wants to do like crystal crafting. Maybe that's like her dream, but she'll never realize it because she's not in the social class to do so. I don't want to have her snob or self-absorbed or cheerful. I think that like it randomly pulled her here. Right, exactly. We haven't got to the Renaissance yet. Where is it? It's maybe what do you think she would do? For her, maybe neat sim again, because I like how it autonomously just has them cleaning things up because she is technically like a castle servant. So maybe I'll have that. And then so she's got this, and then ooh, what if she's like a klepto? What if she's got like sticky fingers, you know? I kind of like that idea. So neat, klepto, and maybe nosy.
Ooh.
That one's a really fun one. I like that for her. This is Harriet. I did oh my gosh. I know it's something they've been like planning and working on for like quite a while, well before the buyout was announced, but it still feels really out of it feels really out of touch right now, you know. Exactly. Yeah, she constantly cleans so she can sneak stuff in her pockets. Exactly right, Willow. I love that. Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about it. When I get my hands on the kit, I will let you guys know, or I'll show you guys like all the swatches and stuff, basically, you know, and then see if we can find things that are usable in it. Because sometimes when they make packs that are really specific, they also give us like really usable swatches on some stuff sometimes. And I hope this is also going to be true for this one. Hi. Ahsoka's been so lovely. Q&E, thank you so much for the 30-day streak.
Barochi.
This is Harriet. A creator kit December 11th as well. I saw the patch notes. There is. Yeah, someone mentioned that, but it's like buried down there. It really does. It's kind of giving, where's your skirt and why does it keep removing her pants? Does anyone else have this problem? I'm really confused. Is it that skirt specifically that we're having problems with maybe? Like why did it remove that? Because like I had that one or I had this one. So maybe I pick a different skirt to see if it's something that she could like just wear. You know what I mean? Like maybe this one. A medieval nudist, right? Literally. So maybe then I like make her wear some leggings. I know, seriously, Sylvia, fingers crossed. I do know that I was seeing reportings allegedly about how the investor, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head right now, that they basically have been like showing like saying that they've been overreaching with their investments. And they don't have enough money to like back half of it up right now. So fingers crossed. PIF, I think you're right. That seems right to me. I'm trying to pick a color that's definitely not flesh toned, but it still looks good with her outfit. Like I want to have like little tights. Because like usually ladies like this would be like pretty well covered like that. But I also kind of love the idea of like these more woolen looking ones. Maybe I'll never wear that. No ankles here. No siree, Bob. No ankles. We can show shoulders and arms though. Elena, welcome on in. Hi, boo boo. Show arms, right? Okay, I think it might have been that skirt. Funny Bone just right. They don't have the money to look back at themselves, right? No, honestly, it does too, Vaughn. Maybe. That's an alleged, like there was a few articles that were talking about it, but allegedly. That's some things that I was reading about. So let's see, put in inventory actually. Her cold weather outfit too. I went to apply all. Thank you for the reminder though. So I applied it all. I applied to like all outfits. I hope this buyout falls through though, truly. Florian, what are you doing? He's sleeping. So it's still like 5 in the morning. So maybe I'll make him wake up, but Harriet's here. We've ordered a new servant. We've hired a new one or whatever, however that works. Maybe I'll have her serve food and we're going to do some sweet buns for breakfast. A new juice box, right? We've got one. Little does Harriet know what she's in for though. All right, Octavia's over here. She's washing dishes apparently. Good lady. It's okay, she's serving the greater good, right? I almost wonder if Octavia might have someone in the basement. Like, do you think she would try to stow someone away? Potentially? Maybe if this person goes sideways. I'm gonna change his outfit to his cold weather. I think if this one goes sideways, it's probably going to like run that direction for them, I think. She would have been in a twist away. No, I'm right. Exactly. Things for their benefit. She's like, no, I'm providing housing. Oh, she's getting very hungry. I'm also going to turn her need decay off as well, because that's something that I've been doing for like our servants and stuff. Where is it? It's under needs. What is it? Where is it? It's under cheat need, disabled need decay. There you go, girl. I also have it turned off for Vlad, or I did at one point. No, it was for Mariella, I think. Hey, calm your booty. I know you guys are just playing, but dang, go somewhere else. They decided to start wrestling like right under me. Hey, go run downstairs. They were trying to run around my desk, like around my chair. Siblings. You like discussing hobbies? I think so. That one sounds like fun to me. Gotta love the siblings. They want to see the medieval tea too, right? The story's been real good. You know, can you blame them? So my dogs know I'm at a meeting. No, they do that every time to Michael as well. Jedi, they're like, oh,
Moochie Peachy?
pertinent information you say? Or like, are you on an out of company call? Not anymore. My parents have started doing indoor voice, please. Yes, no, we've been trying to do it with Chewy because he has such a shrill, like yippy bark. Like it hurts your eardrums. We'll do inside voice and we'll try to like praise him. Whenever he barks softer or goes like or something. He's very demanding. Wally is the same. Yep, it's crazy. Like Babu doesn't bark to command the way that Chewy does. Babu's got shrill barks because he's a schnauzer. But like Chewie will just sit there and go, "Ah!" And it's like the yippiest, like shrillest bark ever to command you to get your attention. But Babu will just come up and like literally put his paws on you or like boop you with his nose. But he'll bark excitedly at other things though. Florian. Oh, that's right. I need to lock this to Florian. Or lock for all Sims. Or lock for him or whatever. Lock for specific Sim. Everyone but Harriet. I'll do that one. There we go. So Octavia can't get in there. And neither can Florian. Maybe I'll keep this chamber locked for him as well. Skyrim music. Oh, is it really? I love that. It's been playing like... Where is it? Lock for specific Sim. Where is it? Individual. Here we go. Florian. What are you doing? Stop. I mean, I'm glad that you're being really helpful, but that's not very medieval of you to like do snow removal and stuff like that. Stop that! Change the voice of the child. Teach him to simulate getting closer to aging up. I've heard of some people doing that, but that's a really clever idea. Yeah, I personally don't. I barely remember that I can choose that. Very unsatisfied? No. I need to change that or like get the unsatisfaction thing. There's like a mod that changes it from decaying or something. Stop that. Oh, wait. I want to get Florian in on a career, actually. Because I can send him to like get a job as a lord. And then he goes away like Monday through Friday or whatever to go like attend meetings and do lordly duties or whatever the heck. I don't know what it is. We got commander, critic, culinary, a diplomat, maybe? Ever dreamt of traveling to far off lands, immersing yourself in culture and teaching exchange? Maybe someday you'll do that now. But if Gladys at the town hall needs someone to boss around for free, of course. Don't you want the experience? So he could be a diplomat, or I could just have him do the noble man or whatever, or like the lord. Park worker. No, that's a new one. Painter, owned land, scholar, secret agent, town worker, undertaker, wise woman, barista, fisherman, handy person. I don't know where it is. Peasant, park worker, noble meetings, law, knight, Kingdom's army, innkeeper, gardener. There was something that's like a lord. Am I crazy? Am I not seeing it? Because I've had someone else be this one before. So there's like education, educator, entertainer, freelancer, innkeeper, Kingdom's army, law, letter writer, a magistrate. I could have him be a magistrate and I could like age him up a little bit because, oh, maybe it's just noble meetings. That's what it is. That's what it is. I was looking for like lord in like the name. So noble meetings. Here we go. Yeah. So it's, oh, it's only Mondays. I thought there was more. Do you think I should have him be a magistrate? But I'll probably advance him in the career so he's not at the bottom. He ensures that laws are upheld or bent in favor for the powerful. I'm going to maybe have him a nobles magistrate. I'll have him like advance up to that point and say that he had this career before. So it should be just fine, I think. Octavia goes to court 1 day a week, so that's totally fine. I think I have it. I'll try to find more like the decay, more realistic. Yeah, it's someone mentioned it. Oh God. like in a YouTube comment too, but it's by Lumpy, I think. Lumpinu.